everyone. We're out here today shooting a Thunderplug video. Still got some snow on the ground, and this is going to be the making of the plug video. So we're hiking back to our disaster response location. We got a call from headquarters that there's been some pretty nasty weather come in and isolated some folks from resources. So we're out here trying to assess the damage and gather some information. We might be out here for a few days. We don't know how many people are impacted by this storm here, and yeah, so we're going to use some Thunderplug technology today along with iForm, and we're going to get some folks in a little bit better shape by helping them with some aid. So we're hiking out here today. Have our battery pack, our devices for capturing the data, and our Thunderplug for relaying this data back to headquarters. There is no cell coverage in this area. All the towers have been knocked down. So we're going to have to take the Thunderplug back and forth into the city and have it sync back so we can start getting the proper items down here. So anyway, that's kind of the scenario we're going to play. This is the kind of the behind the scenes setup, so we're going to have a little fun today, and this looks like a good spot because I don't think I want to cross this. Okay, so we got some little fun toys with us. We're going to build a form on the fly, as well as use our pre-prepared emergency response form. So we're going to be looking for 2 individuals just in this little scenario, and also looking for some items. So let's put this first person over here. So there we go. And we can go put this other one down by the stream here. Okay. We're going to put a little spent shell casing and also a little iForm builder me model, just as points of interest that we collected while we were out here. And I'm going to put this up on the little hill. Okay. Alright, I think we are ready to get all set up. So we'll come over here on some higher ground, set up our camp, data collection camp. Alright, so what I have with me is our Thunderplug, ready to go, and I have a power supply, which is not the smallest thing in the world. Could always use a lightweight battery pack, but this is all I have at home, so we're gonna make do. And we'll go ahead and get this thing turned on. There it goes. And I need to plug this in, right? You can see our Thunderplug is booting up. It'll be in good shape in just a minute. Go ahead and tuck that away in there. So this will be home base. And set that off to the side. Now I also have my laptop with me, so we can do screen share and a nice demonstration. So we'll go ahead and get this set up. And need to connect to the Plug's network. This device here. Okay, so we can see the Plug is now online. I need to turn this alarm off. On the Plug network, we can go ahead and try to connect to the Plug. video behind the scenes. We may need to reboot this actually. So I have the encrypted plug. So just try that first. Make sure our key is in. That's fine. Reboot this. Now, in most scenarios, you're not going to need an encrypted plug. In this case, we're actually using a USB dongle to further secure this plug. Let's see what's going on. Looks like all the lights are on, but not blinking. Maybe that's what it was. Okay. Probably that the power supply was slightly off kilter. So we'll pull it out and go ahead and get everything plugged back in. It's pretty nice out for being cold. Snow's still on the ground. Turn our Wi-Fi on. Let's go back to crib. This will be good now. Probably the USB key was not in, or something happened with the power. It wouldn't boot up. Okay, so cool. Now we're in. Alright. So we'll log out and get ready to do the real demo. And I have a device here. Which, nice, yeah, so T-Mobile actually has no service here. This is perfect. Awesome. folks, this is Tony from iForm Builder. This video is going to be a fun one. We're actually out today and we're helping with the disaster response scenario, and I want to show you how iForm Builder is helping in these situations where there's zero infrastructure. We designed an extension of the iForm Builder cloud that we call the Tplug, and the Tplug can go into the field and run disconnected while allowing devices to sync data back to a central point. Basically what this lets you do is to keep your devices in the field and collect mission critical data. You can push it back to a central location, which we call this Tplug, and then basically you can take the plug back into a city or an area with network connectivity and even a reliable power source and sync that back to the cloud. So agencies further away can start to distribute aid and gather resources together. So to kind of set the background for you, we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm out here, and I'll show you in a little bit where I am, but the Tplug is powered on. I'm actually connected to the Plug's network right now, and I'm going to go ahead and log into the Plug. Now this will look exactly like the iForm Builder admin interface that you're used to seeing, except there's an extra tab called Cloud Sync, and that's not important right now. So what we've done is we've deployed a Tplug with a device into the field and a form which has already been predefined for disaster assessment scenarios. And what I'm going to do here is actually show you my device. And, we're out here. As you can see, I have no service. I am connected to the Plug's network, so I'm able to sync with the server. Just to show you that, I'll go ahead and perform a sync. So it's going to log in and it would download any forms that were available for me. Now we're here, and actually we're going to do a little bit more than just a disaster assessment. We want to gather some points of interest as well, and we did not have this form pre-built. So before we head off into the field, we're going to go ahead and build a form here. This will be a very simple form, just to gather some details about a point of interest that we might have run across. And so I'm going to go ahead and create this new form. It'll just be this clipboard icon. Points of interest. So we'll save this form, and really all I want to know is item picture and item description, and we'll let the geocoding in the background tell us where this was captured. So nice and easy. Item description. And the reason I'm doing this is just to show you that if you typically you will deploy build all your forms while you're connected to the cloud side, sync them to the Plug, but if you get in a pinch and you need to develop a form, you can do this. So we've got this form. Since I'm logged in as Tony Plug, it's already assigned to me, and I will go ahead and just bring my device back up. Oops, sorry. Bring it back up, and we'll do a sync. And it's going to go ahead and it's going to find that there's one form. Now this form does not exist on the cloud side, but that's okay. And now that this is all complete, you can see I have points of interest as well. Great, so let's go into the field and let's actually collect some data. We'll just shrink this down. Alright, so let's start assessing. Now it's going to be kind of tough to hear me. I'm going to walk away, but I will show you on the screen what we're doing here. So we put a simple form together to capture displaced individuals or folks that need help, and we're going to rely on them having a driver's license with them. If not, we can always do a manual entry. So I'm going to go collect some data, see if I can talk loud enough you guys can hear me. So we're walking over, and we're going to actually, I'll turn the camera on so you can see where I'm going. This is actually the barcode scanning tool, and oh, we found somebody. So here's somebody tucked over by this tree here, and we'll just go ahead and take his ID from him, ask him how he's doing. Sir, you doing good today? I see you're 29. Anything that you really need? Is all this information correct? Ask them if all this detail that we got off their driver's license is accurate. And we're going to scroll down through. We're going to take a picture of this person. So just go ahead and take a picture with the camera. There they are. And now we're going to find out what they need. So in this case, this guy's in pretty bad shape. He needs critical medical, he needs blankets, and we need to get him some attention fast. So as you can see, my device is actually syncing with the Tplug right now. It's pushing the data back. So we're going to just run back here real quick and show you that this data actually is available immediately on the plug. So let this just reload here. And if we click on disaster assessment, form we just collected some data for. Then you're going to see this individual here. There's a couple test records I did earlier, and here's the picture. The critical medical blankets. Now this data is ready on the plug. When we go to take the plug into town to sync it, all this information will get pushed back to the cloud. So let's go find some more folks that need help. So we're going to continue searching around this riverbank. Looks like there might have been lots of people around here. And oh, wait a second, we found a point of interest. So let's actually just back out of here, go to our points of interest form, and we just want to take an item picture, again, using the camera